Hello and welcome. I'm Dawn Peters of ConneXion Hub. Today we're going to be talking about what's hot, what's not with Estate Sales 101. We're very lucky to have with us Daniel Sanders of 4Sales. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi. Now tell me, obviously with your years of experience in estate sales, you must find money in these estates and when you're going through looking for everything to sell. So please share us some stories. What do people do with that and what do you do about that?
Well, different companies have different, thanks for the question, Dawn. Different companies have different approaches and different attitudes about that. There are companies that write a finder's fee or a percentage into their contracts. I don't believe in that. These are not our things. None of them are. It's our job to represent the executors and the owners to the best of our ability. So what we do as a company, when we find money in a property as we're setting it up or as we're cleaning it out, if there is a representative of the estate on site, we will hand it over immediately. If there is no one on site, which does happen because we come in to start setting up an estate sale, there isn't necessarily an executor there. In fact, it's usually better if they're not. Then we have an internal process where immediately the head office is given a call. We advise the executor or the family members. They tell us whether they want us to deposit or whether they will come get it. If they cannot come get it for anything more than about a 2-hour window, it goes to the bank, gets deposited, we write them a check. Now, while we don't have a finder's fee or percentage written into our contract, like I said, there are some companies that do. What we have experienced over time is that people are typically so grateful that they will give us about a 10% finder's fee, which we as a company then distribute to our staff. Two quick stories. So there was one house over in McLean, Virginia, where the family had been in and out of that house on a daily basis for 6 months. We came in and within 30 minutes had discovered mom's stash of about $30,000 in $100 bills. I could show you the photo.
Wow.
It was in a box underneath the sink. So, and actually before we finish this segment, remind me and I'll tell you some places to look. But it was in a box underneath the sink. We immediately called the family. They came and collected the money. And again, they were kind enough to offer us a finder's fee, which we distributed to our staff.
Fantastic. Is that the most you've ever found in a house?
It is not the most I've ever found. There was also the house where they couldn't find the safe. We found the safe. It was hiding underneath the raccoon, the live raccoon, in the attic. It's a very interesting business.
You really have seen it all,
and we
haven't you?
ended up opening it with a pry bar and a sledgehammer for him, for the executor. And it was an enormous cache of gold and silver bullion coins.
Wow.
The two duffel bags that he came out of the house with, they were dragging on the ground. He couldn't lift them completely.
Wow.
And actually, most recently, we were clearing out a project to our auction center. We had an auction team working in there, and we were forewarned that money had been hidden around the house. And the executor was very excited when we found an envelope with $9,800 taped behind to the back of a painting.
Well, who wouldn't be? Yeah. How nice. Wow,
So,
they really do hide them in those places.
Oh, yeah.
So, where do people hide
Places
the money?
to look.
Places to look.
Under the sink, behind paintings, underneath dressers.
Like they do in all the places in the movies. It's really real.
With houses that were where the husband survived his spouse, you always want to look in books. You want to look in inside blazer or coat pockets. With little old ladies, so where their husbands have predeceased them, you are looking in outside jacket pockets, like suit jackets, the little side. You are looking in the tips of shoes. Anytime you see a crumpled tissue, you want to make sure you uncrumple. Ew, but yes, you do, because jewelry gets tucked in there. The other thing is that credit cards tend to go into the fronts of shoes.
Wow.
So there's some couple of places to look. Obviously, there are dozens more places to look, but those are a few of my favorite things.
Okay, so before everybody goes off searching their home, please tell everybody where they can get hold of you and find out, obviously very trustworthy, 4Sales.
Right. You can reach us by phone at 703-256-8300 or on the web at www.fourSales.com.